guys, it's Ali. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So the Fenty Beauty 2022 holiday collection is here, and in today's video I'm taking a look at the double cheeked up Freestyle cream blush duo. So if you guys want the tea on this product, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before I go ahead and drop the Fenty, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you check down below and that subscribe button is not clicked, then go ahead and click it now and join the Ali C fam. But without further ado, this is going to be the first product of the Fenty holiday collection that I will be reviewing. I do have some other bits that I have picked up. I avoided the little mini highlighters just because I already have the full size version of that. I didn't feel the need to get it again. And the lip gloss set, I mean, they had a new Gloss Bomb shade in there, and if you know me, then I'm a massive Gloss Bomb fan. So that will be the next video on the Fenty holiday collection, so do stick around for that. I will leave a link in the description box down below because I am planning to film that one basically the same day that I filmed this video. So yeah, but without further ado, we are focusing on the Freestyle cream blush duo, and this is what the packaging looks like this year for the new Fenty holiday collection. This is what the packaging looks like. It's a fuchsia chrome packaging, so it's basically like all the other Fenty highlighters, Fenty cream blush. What else comes in a packaging like this? I think that's it, the highlighters and the cream blushes that come in this package. But yeah, we've got a gorgeous fuchsia color, and then I'm gonna go ahead and open her up. So this is what the shades look like. I'm just going to tilt it like this so you can get a better idea of the shades, because they are a little bit washed out on camera. So towards my thumb here, we've got Peony Dripper, which is the more pinky shade. And then on the other side, the more corally pinky looking shade is Malibu's. And yeah, they do look a lot more vibrant in person. I don't know what it is about my camera that's sort of washing the shades out, but the Peony Droppa is definitely more of a, if you have a cream blush, it kind of looks like the strawberry daiquiri shade. And now that I'm looking at Malibu's, it looks like my favorite one, which is Rosé Latte, but just a little bit more on the rosy side. But this is what the two shades look like, and this retails for £30 here in the UK. Each colour is 3.5 grams worth of product, whereas like the single solo blushes are 3 grams and they retail for £21. So this is actually value for money. If you watch this video and you do like these shades, I would say go ahead and pick this up, because you save a lot of money basically. I can't do the quick maths right now, but you definitely save money by getting this component. As always, I'm going to go ahead and do a hand swatch, and then we're going to do some cheek applications, and I'm going to do one cheek of each shade so we can, you know, contrast and compare. But first I'm going to go in with the shade Peony Droppa. So this is what it looks like on my finger, if my camera is going to want to focus for us. Okay. This is what that shade looks like. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a swatch on the back of my hand. So it's sort of like a bubblegum pink. That's what it's giving. So this is Peony Droppa. And then I'm going to go in with Malibu's, which, yeah, it's got a little bit of a hint of a coral in there. They are both quite pinky looking shades. Let's see if it's going to focus. So this is Peony Droppa and this is Malibu's. So that's what the shades look like. And let me swatch Malibu's on the back of my hand as well. Yeah, it's definitely looking like Malibu's is going to be my preferred shade, just because it has that depth in there. But yeah, this is what the two shades look like. Again, Malibu's is on top and Peony Droppa is at the bottom. I don't know what it is today, but I feel like my camera is swatching things or picking up the tones a little bit different to how they're looking in person. I feel like they look a little bit more washed out on camera, but hopefully once I put them on my cheeks we can get a better idea of what we're dealing with. And yeah, so let's go ahead and try these shades out and see what we're working with. And I do have a full video on the Fenty blushes. If you guys want, I will leave a link to both. I think I filmed 2 videos in the description box down below, but I'm just gonna emphasize the cheek and see what we're dealing with here. Okay. To me, it definitely feels like a Barbie pink. So I'm trying not to overdo it just because I don't think it's a shade that I would naturally go for. Just because the amount of pink that's in there. And it's a brighter pink. It does look quite cute. But I'm hoping... I'm going to build it up just so we can all see what it looks like. So it is quite light. I'm trying to make sure that I preserve my makeup and keep my face intact, but also reflect the amount of pigment that you can get. So I'm going to try and use my finger. Okay, yeah, that's a lot brighter. It's definitely not my typical kind of shade. But it's wearable. It's wearable, but I wouldn't lean towards a shade like this. This isn't something that I would typically go for. I feel like it's a bit bright for me. I'm not sold on this shade. For the other side, I'm going to do my preferred cream blush application, which is a beauty blender. So I've just got some of that product on here. You can't quite see it because my beauty blender is red, but I'm just going to pat this into my skin. Let me see if I can move a little bit closer so we can see better. I'm going to try and see what happens if I change the lighting. So I went ahead and played around with the lighting a little bit just so we could have a better look at the colours. But yeah, this is Malibu. I definitely feel like Malibu's is the more complementary shade for deeper skin tones. I would buy this one on its own. And like I said, to me, it feels a little similar to Rosé Latte, which is one of my favourite shades. So I feel like naturally I was going to prefer this shade because it is sort of more geared to what I would go for. So this is Malibu's, and here is Peony Droppa, which is more of our brighter pink tone shade. Again, maybe if I was wearing something different, if I had a different look that I was sporting, I would gravitate more towards this. If I had a softer pink, maybe. But this has got it for me. This one sold it to me, this one right here. I do really like this shade. And I'm gonna just, yeah, no, I'm not loving Peony Droppa. Malibu's is where it's at, and I really, really like this shade. I think it looks really, really flattering, actually. But yeah, I think for me, my desire would be for Fenty to come out with Malibu's as a solo shade, just because getting it as a duo with a shade that I'm not a fan of doesn't make sense economically, because the solo shades, when you look at them as solo shades, work out to be cheaper than getting a set. But yeah, I'm gonna just go over Peony Droppa with Malibu's just so I can get a little bit of symmetry in the cheeks. And I feel like once I do add that Malibu's on this side, the look just comes together a bit more. It's just a shame that the original pink that we put there is going to remain, because now I feel like I'm overcompensating by adding too much blush. But yeah, so this is how the blushes are looking. I'm not sure if now that I've changed the lighting, the swatches will look any better, but I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you again. So at the top is Malibu's, and at the bottom is Peony Droppa. So this is how everything is sitting and looking now that I've sort of balanced out the shades a little bit. I'm definitely more of a Malibu's fan. I've said that throughout this video. Again, the Fenty cream blush formula, I absolutely adore it. I love the Fenty cream blushes. There definitely was a period of time where that is the only blush I wore. And yeah, I don't know why I kind of stopped wearing it, but Malibu's is definitely a vibe, and I think I will be picking it up a lot more now that I have it. And yeah, Peony Droppa could have been left out for me. I don't think it works for all tones. It's not a universal shade. I'm just not sold on it. But yeah, so one half of the, I don't want to call it a palette because I don't know what to call it, but one half of the duo is for me and the other half isn't. So I could do with a solo shade, maybe. I'm definitely going to give Peony Droppa another go with a softer look, maybe something a bit more neutral toned down, or I'll just try and see what it looks like on my natural skin without any makeup on and see what kind of flush of colour I do get. But I will update the comment section once I have done that. If you do have any questions, make sure to drop a comment in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if we have gotten this far and you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe on your way out. Thank you guys so much for tuning to my channel once again, and I'll see you guys in my next video.